Hey guys, what's going on? Welcome back to the Clever TV Lounge. I'm Jocelyn Davis, chilling today with my partner in crime, Dana Ward.
What's up?
And we are so excited to have joining us, someone we've known for a long time, High School Musical, and now starring in Switched at Birth, it's Lucas Grabeel.
What's up?
What's up?
How's it going, guys?
It's so exciting to have you here because we've been longtime fans.
Well, thank you. It's exciting to be here.
Yeah.
I mean, look at this amazing backdrop. This is
Pretty
real,
cool.
by the
I know.
way, guys. This is like,
Thank
you.
It's not one of those like Hollywood things. It's really Hollywood
Sometimes
back there.
it's not
I
a
think
painting.
it's too cool to be real, but it's real.
It's real.
Oh man, another
you.
thing that is real is that you are back in action on ABC Family. I know your fans are so stoked to have you back on TV or back in their lives for that matter. So okay, what has it been like joining this new family, I guess?
Well, it's been great. I've never done a TV series before on a regular basis, so it's been awesome to have a job that I go to every day and see the same people, and we've just instantly become a family, and it's just, I don't know, it's so much fun to kind of have a character that you carry on for a while. I mean, with High School Musical, it was cool. I got to do that over 3 movies, but there were movies in between and, other jobs that I did, so this has been cool to kind of have one character for a while.
Who on the cast is really the most like your family?
Well, I mean, Leah Thompson and I and Katie LeClaire, I mean, come on, we look like a
It's
family.
crazy.
Yeah,
It is
you
so
really
weird.
do.
I mean, we all
Did you dye
dyed
your
our
hair?
yeah, we dyed our hair.
'Cause I was gonna say, if not, that is too weird. That is too weird.
Yeah, but I mean, still, it's like uncanny.
Yeah.
It's really cool. But I mean, I don't know. I get along super well with Vanessa on the show. We're kind of like a little comedy duo sometimes.
Yeah.
So it's a lot of fun. We get to kind of banter back and forth like real brother and sister, but they're not.
But they're not. They're
No,
switched at birth, brother and sister.
Yeah.
Let's talk about the cast. We were actually talking about this off camera before we started shooting. The cast is like stellar. It's an incredible
pretty amazing.
cast. And sometimes in these sorts of jobs, like you'll go to work and it'll be a job. Other times you get that really family vibe on the set. And what's it been like working with all of these different actors? Were you nervous to meet any of them or just excited?
I was super excited to meet
Yeah.
Leah Thompson, of course. I mean, Back to the Future was one of my favorite movies growing up. I watched it 1,000 times, all 3 of them, and so that was just, I couldn't believe that she was actually playing my mom. It's just so cool. But I mean, everybody, like, I love the George Lopez show. I mean, Constance Marie is amazing, and I haven't seen Friday Night Lights, but
It's so
everyone that I
good.
talk to is like, oh yeah, D.W. Moffat's on my show, and they're like, I hate that guy. And I'm like, guy must be doing his job.
Man, just a character.
He's actually a really sweet guy in person, I promise.
Oh man, and you actually got to sing on last week's episode alongside someone that you sort of already have a connection to.
Yeah.
Whoa, high-fiving, what's going on?
Whoa.
Alongside Austin Butler, and you guys have the whole Sharpay connection, except I read that you never actually were together in a scene for
No,
High School
no.
Musical or Sharpay's Fabulous Adventures.
Right, yeah. He was on set the days that I was there.
Okay.
But I only shot, I actually only shot one day, because it was just that one little scene at the very
Cameo
end of
thing.
the thing. So, but yeah, he was hanging around, and we got to hang out and meet and stuff, so that was cool. Yeah, he's a great guy. I thought it was weird, though, that, I mean, okay, you guys tell me.
Okay.
Do we look a little alike?
I
see a similarity.
Yeah, kind of.
I mean, I guess with my
But
blonde
maybe it's
hair.
because people have put it out there.
Well, I don't know, but
Oh no, are you switched at birth too and he's your brother? I can see where this is going. What's happening?
he played my sister's love interest in the Sharpay movie.
Yeah.
And now he's playing my sister's love interest in Switched at Birth. And he kind of looks a little like me. I mean, he's obviously a lot taller and a little more hunky or whatever, but you know what I mean? It's like...
Well, it keeps the door open for drama, just in case the writers want to go somewhere.
Yeah, that's true. That's very true. I should mention that to them. Maybe there's a double Switched at Birth story here.
Maybe.
Oh,
maybe.
this is a very
Or
common
separate. That would be
issue.
separated at birth, though.
Oh yeah,
Oh,
that
okay.
would be separated at
Right,
birth because you would be
twins.
related.
Right.
But Guitar Face, I don't want them to fall apart.
I know, I know.
Come on. Seriously.
Isn't that a crazy band name? Guitar
I love
Face?
it. I love it though.
Good. Someone's gonna steal it.
The first one that we had was
Again.
Third World Bus Plunge, but they didn't approve that one.
I wonder why not.
I can't think of any
Silly-
reason.
Silly people, silly people. So did you know when you signed on to the show that you actually were going to have a character who had this musical side, or was that something that got introduced after you already started shooting and everything?
Totally added afterwards.
Really?
And we actually joke about how many interests my character Toby has on the show, because in the first episode, I think my first line of the whole thing was, hey, I can't pick up Bay tomorrow because I have lacrosse practice. So I play lacrosse. I'm into music. I obviously have my own band. When she rides off on Emmett's motorcycle, I know exactly what kind of motorcycle it is, a 1969
Hey.
Bonneville TT, whatever.
You're building the college resume, P.S.
Right,
That's what you're
exactly. I'm trying to be well versed, all around.
And you're pretty good at basketball.
See, yeah, I mean,
yeah.
Can't forget
so
about that.
I don't know what Toby doesn't do at this point.
Like a Renaissance man.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh, it's crazy.
Well, I guess in high school I did the same thing. You just kind of do everything you can, and
Yeah, what were you like in high school?
I was, I don't know. I mean, I was a theater kid. I did sports like up until the beginning of high school, and then I started, doing musical theater and dancing and all that stuff. And so I kind of really didn't spend that much time at school. I was hanging out at the theater most of the time, and I wouldn't say I was well liked in high school, but I was probably
I'm
a little
sure
prick.
you were.
I don't see that.
Well, I was just
No.
focused on I made this decision early on that this is what I wanted to do, and I kind of was like, all right, well, I know I'm not gonna stay here, for the rest of my life, so I'm just gonna focus on what I need to do to get me closer to, where I want to be, and so I kind of just put on the blinders and did as much as I could, always doing some kind of play or writing some kind of skit or shooting some kind of video or writing songs or all kinds of weird stuff. So
So what would
You're
you
very
say was like,
proactive.
what was so many of our viewers ask, how do you break in? What do you think was like your big crossover, like getting into the business?
Well-
was it High School Musical or was it something else?
Oh, totally High School Musical.
Yeah.
I mean, by far. But I mean, just to get to that point, I feel like, opportunities are always around you. And, first of all, you have to be able to bring the opportunity to you by allowing yourself to believe that it's possible. And then I think once the opportunity comes to you, you have to be prepared. So, and you don't know what that opportunity is going to be. So that's why my method was to do everything that I possibly could so that anything that came my way, I'd be prepared for it.
You're ready.
And now you're doing everything as Toby.
Yeah,
That's pretty
seriously.
sweet. Toby's gonna have a little drama though coming
Yeah.
up. Talk to us about it.
Yeah, Toby has a little problem. He likes to gamble, and he likes to play poker, and he's not very good. So as a rich kid who doesn't have a whole lot of responsibility or consequences, I think he tends to, be frivolous with his gambling money, and in turn gets himself into trouble and might pull other characters into some trouble too.
Oh.
I don't know. Maybe you'll have to watch.
So is this
Very
something he's been
interesting.
keeping secret from the family?
Oh,
or
yeah.
he's been doing it on his own?
Well, some of the, I think my family knows about it. Bay definitely knows, but not as, my parents don't know the extent of how bad it really gets. And definitely in this next episode, it gets really bad, and I never tell them because it's just so hard on me or whatever. But this is definitely a new thing for other characters. I'm not going to say who, but maybe another sister that may have a hearing problem. That
May or may not.
may or may not have a hearing
Right,
problem.
right.
May or may not be dragged into my my follies.
What? Are you gonna get her gambling as well? Possibly?
Well,
Oh
I
my
heard
gosh, I didn't even go there.
I heard somewhere that
goodness.
deaf people can pick up on people's tells better than hearing people because
They're
because
attuned to
So
that
she
kind of
might
stuff,
be
yeah.
a partner in crime, possibly?
maybe.
Wow, this is getting seriously dramatic.
Whoa.
Yeah.
Wow.
So I'm still going back to singing because I'm sorry, you performed for us and you
Thank
did
you.
such an amazing job. Are we going to see any more performances for the rest of the season?
Not in these first 10 episodes, but
Okay.
I'm writing feverishly and trying to give the producers and the writers as much songs as I can so that they can pick and choose what they like, and hopefully, it's all about how it works into the story. We're not. I think one of the greatest parts about the show is that it is real, and it is, they focus on the important things of the drama that are, that's built between these great characters. And if it doesn't fit into the through line of the show, then they're not just going to throw in
Right.
a music number just to be like Glee or something, you know.
Yeah.
So I like that. I think that's really cool. So whenever the situation presents itself again, then maybe it'll happen.
There.
Well,
But I'm going to be shooting music videos this summer while I'm off. So I'm going to be putting out some more music videos online, and then hopefully, depending on how this EP goes that I just released called Sunshine on iTunes right now, we'll see about putting out some more music later on. I have a whole bunch right now. I've been writing all year, so.
Oh wow.
it's perfect timing, really, because of your own music that's going on. For people that aren't familiar with it, how would you describe your sound?
It's kind of acoustic singer-songwriter style. I've been influenced by, everybody from Bob Dylan to Jason Mraz to Dave Matthews, and I like all kinds of different styles of music. So, and growing up doing musical theater, I feel like that kind of, has affected my voice a little bit in that. So it's kind of a combination of everything.
And I know you cover Justin Bieber songs.
Yeah.
Are you a big believer? Or do you have the fever? 'Cause
Oh,
we do.
I don't know if I have the Bieber fever, but it was a lot of fun.
Song, yeah.
It was a lot of fun covering that song for Sharpay's Fabulous Adventure, and I actually just had my first live show here in LA, and I performed an acoustic version of it there at the show, so that was a lot of fun too.
Very cool.
Do you have any
very
plans
cool.
to maybe, reconnect with your High School Musical co-stars and maybe collaborate on some music? Because you guys are all so talented.
I don't know. That would be a good idea. Zach was over at the house the other night, and I made some beats, and he freestyled some rapping over it, which I didn't know.
No
Zach
way.
Efron raps, by the way.
Really? What does he rap about?
I don't know if
Stuff
it makes
you can't
sense
really
yet. I think he's still working on that part.
Okay.
He makes words rhyme in rhythm. Let's just say that.
Well, that's half the battle.
It sure is.
Maybe not the rap battle, but it's
Well,
half the battle.
and I actually,
Rhyming.
I kind of smell a trio coming along because Corbin also raps. He did In the Heights on Broadway, and a lot of his songs were very rap style. So he showed me he was listening to Eminem while he was in New York the whole time, and he's memorized all of his songs, and so he would just kind of rap at you for like 3 minutes, and you're like, is he gonna stop, or should I just keep listening?
What song or what style would this dream team create for a song?
I think it would have the hip hop feel to appease both of them, but then I'll throw in like a blues line over it, or maybe some harmonica, or some jazz kind of feel
like a
to it.
fusion.
You're creative. I love
like
that.
Well, and maybe we'll be
creative.
painting while we do it to like add another layer
Oh, this
Why
is good.
not?
This
and
is-
tape the whole thing.
Yeah, it's going to be an artistic explosion. I love it.
Zach Corbin, get ready.
There you go,
Watch
guys.
out.
So for people that have not tuned in to Switched at Birth yet, tell them why they should be watching.
Switched at Birth is a great, well, first of all, ABC Family. I had not watched ABC Family before doing this show, and I have to say I was really surprised and really impressed with the content that they've put out, and I think Switched at Birth is one of the top shows on the network right now. No bias intended at all.
Oh, we agree. It's awesome. Yeah.
But it's got real people, and it's not about something that fanciful. It is something that not a whole lot of people take into consideration on a daily basis. If you were switched at birth, what would you do? But I feel like this kind of puts you in that position and makes you think about that. And more importantly, everyone needs to be educated about the deaf culture in America.
Totally.
I just learned yesterday that English, first language of America, Spanish, obviously the second, and the third is sign language. And
Wow.
Really?
yeah, and sign language is such a very interesting, very expressive, beautiful language that most people just kind of mull over because it's not something that they encounter on a daily basis.
Right.
But I really feel like it would be something amazing for everybody to know more about. It's not that everybody needs to know how to speak it, but just learn about it, and kind of learning deaf etiquette I think is really important as well, because working on the show, meeting other deaf people, I've definitely found out, oh, well, man, I kind of thought about this in a weird, different
Yeah,
way.
what is
beforehand.
something you have learned
Yeah, like,
that
what
you
have
can
you
share
learned?
with all of us?
Because we've learned a lot from just watching
Definitely.
the show, too.
Well, one misconception, I've said this a couple of times, was the difference like when you say, oh, can you have someone interpret for so-and-so who is deaf? For me, it is an interpreter and not a translator, because some people would say, oh, well, it's a language, you're translating the language. But for instance, to say good in sign language is like this.
Okay.
Now, if you just do this, that's good. And but we so rarely say that was good. You say it was good, or oh, so good.
Oh,
And so someone watching that knows that is really good. And and an interpreter will interpret that and tell you they really liked it, instead of
It was good.
that was good, you know? And so it's
interesting.
different than just, muchas gracias,
Yeah.
oh, thank you very much. It's thank you,
That's
good
so
and thank you are
cool.
very close.
Like, how have you been learning these things?
Well, Katie on set has taught me. We started up a thing where I had her teach me 5 signs a day, which didn't last through the whole 10 episodes, but
I mean, that's a tall order. So good for you for
I would
taking
say
that
I
on.
made it through the first 8, pretty well. So I've picked up a lot of vocabulary words. I'm not like speaking in complete sentences yet, but I can finger spell all the letters and I know how to
that's
count.
cool.
So
That's
good.
great. Well, congratulations.
I know, that's
you.
really neat.
Yeah, we're all learning, we're enjoying the show. There's lots of drama, but there's also a lot that people can connect with emotionally, which is super cool. It's like an added bonus.
Definitely.
Plus, your music's on the show, so that's pretty
So
cool.
what-
too.
what?
Wait, I have a question. Is there going to be any love coming up for your character?
Oh, you kind of had some love at the end of, you're using that band thing and like hugging
Yeah.
the girl and
Unfortunately,
smiling.
that's all
Sweet.
that
That's the end?
That's the end of that. But I've been begging the writers for because I'm the only one in the entire cast that hasn't had some kind of love interest.
What's up with that?
I don't know, man. I'm saying to them, like, people are gonna start to worry that I'm playing the same characters that I might have been playing on Disney beforehand.
Yeah, you gotta get a love interest.
I need
Come
to play
on.
something a little different.
Who would you like to have play your love interest? Any requests thrown out into the universe?
Wow, that's I have a long list here.
Let's pull that list out.
Oh, it's laminated.
No, I've slipped several names to the writers.
Okay, cool.
I mean, including my girlfriend. If you're watching, I
Perfect.
love you, Emily Morris.
That you already have chemistry. It's built in. You're set.
So right.
Totally. We've been together for 5 years.
Dude, perfect.
Let's make it happen.
We're signed
people.
on. We're
Let's
starting
make it
the
happen.
petition.
And any news on new episodes of Switched at Birth? When can we find out about that?
Monday, 9 p.m., ABC Family.
And if they want all the
Perfect.
details, they can follow you on Twitter as well.
Yes, at Mr. Grabeel.
Oh.
Grab eel.
Love it.
Grab
Put that in.
Grabeel.
Well, thank you so much for coming by.
Thanks for having
performing
me.
2 songs for us. All of you guys out there watching, make sure to stick with Clever TV for all the latest news on Switched at Birth. And you got to come back here to check out 2 songs straight from Lucas. We're going to have them coming at you guys very soon.
2 thumbs up.
I'm Jocelyn Davis with Dana Ward. We'll catch you guys later.
Bye, guys.
Bye.
Thanks.